Hi, this is Penny from Dragon's Eye Hub. As you can see, I've got a little frog in my throat today. Coming with you with the Venus Cosmic Weather Report for the 25th of July 2025. And the title of this is New Moon Dancing with Venus, Magic of Communication, as we enter the akashic state of remembrance, connecting to our heart, and it's galactic, water, water, water. So what does all this mean? Well, this morning Ashtar came in, calling us to action, asking us to walk our talk. He promotes truth, peace and harmony and asking us to walk our talk with integrity. And this is a big thing at the moment. You know, does it feel right in the heart? And this is the way we're going. Right now, there's a lot of energy coming through us all. You can probably feel it physically. I've been talking to a lot of people around the globe. And sometimes you may wake up and you can't see properly for an hour or two. Sometimes you feel like you've got vertigo or you feel a bit nauseous. You know, there is a lot of energy coming through us with these new light codes, and it's asking us just to maybe rest a little. Maybe if you feel this coming in, just allow it. Just allow it. Give yourself space and time. So I have under the notes written all that I'm talking about today. So I've got it here. I've got it. I make a chart when I do these weather reports, and then I read it from the chart. So everything will be in notes if you don't understand it. And I understand if a lot of people out there haven't got their body grids or body maps and don't quite understand it. And how do we actually work with these frequencies? Well, you can go on YouTube and just put the number in, and then lots of creators are making it out there, and you can just sit with it and see what comes in for you. There is also on my website, dragon'seyehub.com, there's a big orange button. You just press the button, and if you just press it, you'll see a frequency directory, and you can press and play on there also. All those who have got body maps know how to invoke it. So feel free to go to Dragon's Eye Hub if you want a body map making, a body grid. It's in the products, I think it is. So if you have a look on there, or just reach out to me on penfoldinfrance@gmail.com and we can talk about it, because I can do it over Zoom also. So that being said, someone asked me this week, only yesterday, our lovely Barbara, what's this all about subscribing? And if you press the button below that says subscribe, it will alert you every time this weather report comes on. So it will just send you a little message to say, I've uploaded it. So that's what it's all about. So if you'd like to subscribe, and if you like it, press a like. It's, you know, makes you feel good when you're trying to do these things online. As you can see, I am not the most professional. It's coming straight from the heart, and there are a lot of codes coming through these transmissions. So again, if you don't understand any of it, just sit, just listen, and the transmissions will come through also. That's what my guides asked me to express this week. So the new moon magic is on 417 hertz on 999 hertz. That means the frequency, and what the frequency is actually doing is working with the moon. It's the wisdom of the moon. And the 999 it's a frequency of remembrance. So turquoise, the stone turquoise, Palo Santo, not to be burnt, but to rub it in your hands and smell it. That will also help you remember. But there is a lot going on at the moment about the intention right now with the energies this week is asking us to go into our akashic records. Now, if you're not able to do that yourself, you can play 417 and ask the questions and see what comes in for you. Those who've got maps, if you play your Cupido, and what we suggest is if you've got tuning forks, you can create it 16 times and then create a circle of light around you and ask the questions. Or you can just say, I invoke your Cupido 16 times. I ask my akashic guides to come and take me where I need to go. So those of us who haven't got the body grids or these personal frequencies, you can use this new moon, because this is roughly about 6 months. It ends in February the 1st, 2026. So we've got a while. So just play with that. But the invitation is there to go into our cache, to kind of update ourselves. You know, we talk about things that are fated. Well, these are things that we put into place on the daytime and place we were born. We created these things to keep us on our path, our soul path. So just work with that and see where it takes you. And again, just reach out if you need any help. So, like I said, it's a very galactic moon. Ashtar is at play with the sun and Admentos. The sun is our sacral. Admentos is at the back of the crown. There are 3 points on the crown. And this is all about connection and flow. And interestingly, Admentos is the consort of Venus and vice versa, just like Salacia and Neptune last week. So Admentos and the sun are working. So it's the crown and the sacral. The new moon. The moon is the left side of the solar plexus, so it's a place of feel, a place of creation, and a place of connection. So they're the 3 words: connection, feel, and create. So see how that makes you feel. It's connection and flow with Arch Angel Cassiel, with the sapphire rose, creating harmony and balance when we are feeling low, opening up new realities, and to embrace the duality within us all. So this energy is asking us, do you feel very close to achieving your goal? Can you feel it? Can you feel you are bulging with ideas, or you're bulging with creativeness? Could there be a fuse attached to a situation? So we're being asked to be careful if we wish to light these fuses. So we may be, we may need to step back. And when we step back, the other energy steps back, and it creates a space where this energy can work. So when we light fuses, we don't tend to step back. So we're being asked to step back, not to react to what is going on in the world, but just to step back and allow that ease, grace, and joy, that flow between you and what you feel this is igniting for you, this situation that could be a fuse attached. So it's just asking you to step back. Like I said, the new moon period will last. It will come into completion at the 1st of February 2026. So this energy is asking you, are there some adjustments that you may be required before you get what you require and desire? A time to review your plans, keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams, stay focused. And it's also inviting us to get back into good health habits. And it's a very, very ripe time, ripe situations. All the moons are connected in our solar system. The moons are orbiting around they satellite around our planet, and they collect data, which is then taken, our data is taken to Ganymede, which is it's the biggest moon in Jupiter, and it goes to Ganymede, and there's a great jade temple. Now I realise these are all archetypes, but it helps us with the story to understand a concept with these 3D minds in this 3D playground where we are right now. So the moons are really inviting us. This is where all the heart stones are kept for ascended planets and planets that are moving through evolution. And this wisdom is coming into us all right now. So play 417, sit, connect, ask the questions, enter into your Akash, and see how you can get your creations, what you're doing moving forward. Because as this crumble that's going on in the world is occurring, we are creating as this crumbling is happening. So as this crumble happens, we are creating. And as this creation goes on, so this is where we find the joy in this crumble. Step back, try not to be activated by these situations. Try not to light the fuse. Try to step back and just enter and stay focused in building your dream. That is what we're being asked at the moment. Venus is at 1 degree of communication. She's just moved from the gateway of Hathor, where all that pyramid technology was at play with Egypt, and now is moving into the communication. This is air energy. This moves very quickly, so you'll feel messages coming in much quicker than before. So it's transformational communication, it's world perspective, disruption, working with Archangel Zadkiel and the yellow, blue and silver rose. Yellow, the solar plexus of feel, the blue of the third eye, and the silver of our stellar gateway. Venus, the interpreter of our beloved star system, is asking us to come out of our perspective and come together and weave the light into a world perspective. So even if there's something you don't agree with, or somebody that you're trying to connect with, but it's not for your journey, and what this person is doing or saying, or this situation is doing or saying, is not for your journey, it doesn't mean that you can just shun it and walk away. It means try and find a thread of light, something you can connect on to that situation, with that situation, and say, okay, I see what you're doing. It's not for me, but I see what you're doing, and thank you, teacher, and then move forward. So this weaving of light is happening right now, and Venus is asking us to communicate with these situations that are creating energy within us. And what was she trying to say to me earlier on is to try and weave a thread of light to situations that we don't necessarily feel is our path, but just give it light anyway, and then walk on. Asking us not to judge, as everyone's on different paths, everyone has a job to do, and that was the kind of energy. You can feel the energy coming in now. It's very still energy, and now we're going to move on, because the still energy is not really for this video. So now we're going to move forward. But the message was, and still is, what are these situations trying to teach us? It's not for us. We can give it light and walk forward. There is rainbow cosmic energy at play, and you can feel it. It's asking us to rub our hands together, give it some space, feel that energy, and place it anywhere on your body that you feel you need healing. Is it your heart? Is there a pain? Is it physical? Is it mental? Or is it emotional? But we can rub, these are called Gemini points, and Venus is now in Gemini. We can rub these points together and feel that energy, see that energy being created between our hands, and we can place it on a situation. We can place it on a plant. We can place it on our animal friends. We can place it anywhere we like. So just remember your Gemini points right now, because the cosmic energy is at play with your Gemini points on the hands, and this energy is magnified, especially today, but it's really magnified throughout this air energy where Venus is. Saturn and Neptune are still dancing at 432 on the 999. Limitless remembrance, creating new containers, no limit, dream big and create big, whilst the Earth Star is working towards evolution. Gaia 432 on the 555 is enabling us to feel wiser, quieter, and enabling wholeness of heart when you connect to her. We are all being invited to connect and to Earth, and I realise we all earth in different ways. So in whatever way you earth, it's a good time to earth, because Gaia is in her full evolution right now, and the invitation is there for us all to enjoy these moments and to work with her, and her to work with you. She can show you, she can give you codes to enable you to flow with these evolutionary moments that's happening on a physical, mental and emotional state. So we are human beings, we're carbon vehicles, and this energy is coming through us. And the Gaian energy comes up, the cosmic energy comes through, we invite what we invite, we walk on our path. And at this moment, Gaia is asking us to connect, because there are codes that she can give us right now. And then last but not least, Mars, which is our whole right side, Venus is our whole left side. Mars is moving from fire to earth, on the cusp at this moment. So he's still in fire, there's still those light codes coming in, working with this amazing moon and all the moons in our solar system, bringing much emotional intelligence forward to enable passage through this next 6-month passage. So right now, Mars is at 528 on the 222. That Lemurian 222 is that Lemurian energy that allows 5D and above to work with 4D and below where we are. So this is right now. So if you want to bring in those codes to work with those moons and to retrieve some emotional intelligence, 528 is the one. if you don't remember all these frequencies, they are in the notes below. And have a beautiful week. And I will see you next Friday. And enjoy this lovely Venus cosmic weather report. Have a great time. Thank you. Let's just switch this off.